Hey guys, this is Who Won't, and this is my video on how to prepare for the winter for Don't Starve. Uh, I know there's a couple out there, but I wanted to put one out just to show what my opinion is of a good setup for the winter. You usually only have around 21 days. On the 21st day, you usually get the winter starts. But the first thing I would say is you need the grass. I would say maybe 20 of them. You need to pick a base, and you want it to be around some trees and somewhere where you can plant more pine cones and everything to regenerate more trees. You need at least one crock pot. You don't have to have an ice box, but I really like to have an ice box before the first winter, just because it helps store your food and everything. Of course, the fire pit. I usually try to build a couple pig houses around it, just to help defend against wolves and everything. Maybe 4 or 5 of them, just in case, if you need help. But you definitely need food. Really the most important. Food and warmth are the most important things to prepare for the winter. And this one I think was a perfect spot, and the reason is because I built the pig houses, and I also have the frogs, so I can farm up a couple of frog legs before the winter, and then I'll have the pigs also. And I would say you want at least 20 or so berry bushes. Make sure you give them a couple of days before winter starts to grow the berries, and kind of leave them on there for when the winter starts, and you can pull them off as needed. It doesn't hurt to have a little farm for maybe around 4 of these. The drying racks also help out because makes sure you can put the meat on it, it'll last longer. Also, to stay warm, I would say the Beefalo hat is good. Sometimes it can be challenging to get for a newer player. The easiest thing would be to build the let me find it real quick here. Well, you can build the winter hat if you can kill some beefalo or whatever. But the easiest thing is the rabbit earmuffs. They're not as strong as some of the other stuff, but they work really well. The other thing that helps keep you warm would be the heat stone. And the way it works is you place it near your fire or stand near your fire, and it heats up and it stays hot for a little while. Keeps you warm. I would say you definitely need the saplings. They regenerate a little bit slower. You can get the the spiky bushes or whatever from the swamp area, and they regenerate as fast as these do during the summer, but in the winter. Hopefully that made sense. But yeah, grass, berry bushes, pigs help out a little bit. Crock pot for sure. Icebox helps out a lot. One of the best things I think, in my opinion, for the winter are the bee boxes. And the way you build the bee box is 2 planks, the honeycomb, and 4 bees. So you'll need a net, which is right here. 2 spider webs or silk, 1 rope, and 4 of the twigs or whatever they are. And you can catch 4 bees. Maybe take 1 pig and go destroy a beehive, and that's where you get the honeycomb and the 2 planks. That simple. And I would say it helps to have maybe 4 of those. And if you have all that, I really don't. I mean, sometimes you want to leave your base during the winter, but if you really wanted to, you could probably just hang out in your base for the winter, and you should be covered. If you can't, the frogs won't come out during the winter because it freezes over. So sometimes it's good to have maybe rabbit holes where just in case of an emergency, you can go catch maybe a rabbit with one of your traps or whatever. Maybe pigs, kill the pigs, and cook it. The thing about food is, if you use the crock pot, you actually gain less hunger points and health points and everything, it's best to really just eat them. Maybe cook the food and then eat it just like it is. In most cases, that pretty much. If I can, I mean, I think that pretty much covers it. Now, sometimes you have to worry about the Deerclops. Sometimes he'll find you. That can be a different challenge there, so you might want to do a little bit of research on the Deerclops. But other than that, you know, food, hunger, food, heat or warmth, and you know, whatever to keep your fire going. I would say maybe 2 or 3 stacks of wood would work. But you can always go get wood. You know, just throw on your earmuffs and your heat stone and go pick out more wood. So, but that pretty much covers it. This is Who Won't. Thanks for viewing. Please like and subscribe.